The 1980s and 90s were the golden age of in-your-face, must-have, and must-see advertising. For wristwatches, it was no different, whether in print or on the screen. The brands at the forefront of the quartz revolution and other desirable brands presented edgy and creative, and sometimes cheesy ads to promote their lineup of watches. You couldn't pick up a magazine without seeing an interesting watch ad. While we still see this today, it's definitely not the same in terms of quality and creativity from the brands. During these eras, it was more about showcasing the features of a watch than its actual timekeeping ability. Commercials were sometimes quirky and fun to watch. Brands promoted their water resistance and later on, the illumination capabilities of their watches. Seiko would partner with the Olympics and Olympic teams as their official timekeeper. Seiko was one of the few brands that seemed to stay mainstream. And while some brands still had their athletic ties, little was done to capitalize on the sport market in the way that Seiko did. The Swiss would counter Seiko's success with the launch of the fashionable Swatch watch. These ads were fun and presented an ostentatious display of comedy not seen in watch ads before. It was a fashion accessory that just happened to tell the time. There are many watches from this era that we are familiar with today, and others not so familiar, but still a viable vintage option if you're looking for one today. Some, much rarer than others, go for a premium price. Pulsar Watches, a subsidiary of Seiko, purchased in 1978, produced digital sports watches tailored for the outdoors. It was quartz ruggedness, utilizing the latest watch technology, and at an affordable price. The 80s and 90s saw the wristwatch as the must-have accessory. They were sold to pair with your particular lifestyle or daily activities. But before social media flooded our small screens with the latest athlete or celebrity sporting a Richard Mille, there was Sylvester Stallone in Cobra sporting a Hoyer diver, or the Panerai Black Seal from the film Daylight. Not to mention plenty of others that we know today. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe if you haven't, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.